One of the most effective ways to go viral is to think like a tribe. What is a tribe? A tribe is a group of people connected to one another, connected to a leader, and connected to an idea. A group needs only two things to be a tribe: shared interests and a way to communicate. And essentially, tribes are used a lot for disinformation campaigns, but they can also be used by a small business or an entrepreneur to really get to a target market that they want to develop. Because essentially, a tribe is an under-resourced group of people who want to make an impact on a specific market or product or brand. However, as an entrepreneur, we can think of a tribe that could be your executive team, it could be your sales team, more importantly, it could be your customers and your communities and influencers as a tribe of people who can help you establish an event that you're doing or a piece of content that you really want to get out to the target market. When you look at tribe, they go viral using 4 steps. The first thing they do is they develop concepts, themes, and a method of coordination to make the tribe work. In other words, the concepts and themes would be subjects that you want to communicate to the marketplace that will get them excited. And the coordination is, who are you going to use to get that message out into the marketplace? Once we have the concepts and themes, they just don't start marketing it, and they don't start going out on social. A tribe will then take and create the content that they want and all of the marketing messages that they're going to use. In other words, we'll build an Excel spreadsheet with messages day by day that we're going to put out on all of our social assets, as well as the content we're going to be promoting, the tracking links we're going to be using, the hashtags that'll make it unique. And we get that all prepared before we do anything at all. Then what they do is they launch a campaign. And so what we're going to do in the coordination part is to give everybody the messages that we're going to want them to put out, give them the timeline we're going to do it, and then we're going to launch it with a very focused campaign that is going to use the hashtags to get the message out. Hopefully people will retweet it, at which point it's going to be going viral. So we really want to put together the campaign in a coordinated, focused attack to make it all happen. Finally, if we're successful, it will amplify. In other words, other people will begin to talk about it. They'll send it to people that are just like them, and ultimately it'll go viral within our target market. So we're going to start with concepts, themes, and coordination. We're then going to build our content and our marketing messages, get those distributed to the group. We're going to launch a campaign, and then we want it to amplify and go viral. So here are some recommended actions for you to help your campaigns go viral. First, focus your attack. Have a very specific timeline that you want to launch. Prepare all your messages in advance, and then focus it on making as much splash as possible in a short period of time. Remember, every one of your tweets, every one of your messages, every one of your posts are only going to impact a small market at any given time. So you need to be out there a lot to get attention on your campaign. Next, market and remarket your most effective content. Find what works in terms of messages and reuse those in various ways to get the message out to the marketplace in a very concentrated fashion. And if you have a piece of content that's successful, don't be afraid to wait a month and remarket it and reuse it over and over to get to as much of the marketplace as you can. Third, pre-plan your market messages. There's nothing worse than not knowing what you're going to say and when you're going to say it. So plan all your messages for every one of your social assets so that you use them efficiently while the campaign is on. Also, coordinate your attack. In other words, work with influencers to scoop you and to get that out there a little bit before your audience gets it. Then work with your customers and your sales teams for a daily attack on all of your different social assets to maximize the impact that you want to make. Also, use unique hashtags. Hashtags are the way that markets communicate, and it allows you to have both trackability and being unique in the marketplace for every one of your marketing campaigns. And finally, be open to opportunities. If an event happens or news happens that you can use, don't be afraid to change your plans. Today, you need to think like a tribe to really maximize the effectiveness of every one of your marketing investments in the social and digital marketplace.